Alright, Shalom Makims. This is your brother Barak. Welcome back here, another one. Through the Spirit and probably Yahawashi Yahawashi. First and foremost, I give all praise, honor, and glory be unto the Father and the Son. Yahawashi Yahawashi. Alright, double honor, sons and apostles, the great millstone, ruler and time in his truth, and a sincere salutation unto the brother and pushing this word through truth and sincerity, risking life for him to do so. Alright, again, I'm the brother Barak. Welcome back here, another one. Through the Spirit and probably Yahawashi Yahawashi. This one's gonna be sit down. Yeah, man. Through the Spirit, I just wanted to do this video on, going into a movie and a show. All right, just through the Spirit, man. I just wanted to briefly talk about it, both of them. All right, both of the Spirit. All right, Salakia. Apologize. But yeah, man. Going in the Spirit, man. The show Fallout, and then you have the movie Civil War, man. All right, and there will be a little. I'm gonna spoil a little bit of it, but not so much Fallout, but more Civil War because it was a movie. And yeah, all right. So Fallout, for you, those of you that don't know, is based off a game. All right. I used to play the game when I was younger, but through the Spirit, man. The game just always intrigued me. I always loved that type of game, man. It intrigued me very much. So. And yeah, man. I always loved playing it. All right, but basically, the show is about a post-apocalyptic world, man. All right, that takes place, and I would think about around the 40s or 30s or so, 50s, around there, man. All right, and basically, it's based on classifications, man. All right. Which again, man, this is just prophecy as well, man. All right, because we know these elites, they're gonna actually go in the bunkers. All right, and the people that live in the bunkers or have access to the bunkers before the post-apocalyptic world came. All right, it's called the Wasteland. Before that came, they worked at a place called Vault-Tec, all right, which only the rich had access to, man. All right, and just to spoil it a little bit, the rich were the one that brought a destruction upon the world. They basically wanted to reset the world, preserve themselves in, time capsules, all right? Preserve themselves in time capsules within the vault. Mind you, these vaults you can live in them forever, okay? They're not like the ones that you hear about these elites. They can last 100 years or so. No, these vaults you can live in forever, man. They're self-generated. You plant seeds in them. They have its own power pool. Its own power to power the whole vault. Crops, food, shower, luxuries, man, that you have in this world. Okay, right? Imagine having those luxuries living in a vault while everybody up on the surface. Okay, right? Everyone's up on the surface, catching hell, killing each other, eating each other. Right? That's literally what's happening in that show. Okay. But to move on, I don't want to take too much time. The rich were the only ones that had access to these vaults, and they preserved themselves in time capsules, just like the elites always talk about. All right, okay. I can keep telling you guys, man, through the Spirit, they make video games, they make shows, they make movies off what they want to do, the concepts of what they want to do. Okay. Furthermore, moving on. Okay. The rich only had access to the vault. Okay, and based on the world. Right, in the wasteland side, which was on the surface, okay, people were eating each other. Okay, people were eating each other. They were scavenging for what resources they had, making weapons. You had different groups and militias fighting for rulership of the wasteland, and the only thing that could basically bring the wasteland back to back to its original self was the fusion. I think it was called the cold fusion. They called it a cold fusion, which basically gave power back to the grid. And with the power, you're able to reset society. Okay, so everyone was after this power, the cold fusion, the cold fusion, and the cold fusion had the power to reset society. All right, right? And everyone was after it. And the cold fusion was put in a doctor that knew everything. He knew about the elites, he knew about the wasteland, he knew about the whole planet. He injected himself with the cold fusion and ran away with it. Okay? He ran away with the cold fusion, man. All right, just briefly to speak on. All right, I probably will make a separate video based on the show Fallout. But if you guys are familiar, I know brothers, man. I know a lot of you brothers be playing the video games and stuff. So if you guys are familiar, very good game to play, man. All right, again, it's called Fallout. All right, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, there's a show series. I don't think there's any movies on it, but I believe there's also a book on it. Okay, all right. So again, these elites be making movies about this spiritual power, post-apocalyptic, diseases, pestilence, all these things that they want to do and want to bring into fruition, man. All right. Furthermore, just to go into the movie Civil War. The movie Civil War was basically about the American people versus the American military. Okay, that's what it was, man. All right, that's basically the whole concept of the movie Civil War. Okay, and it's documented through a photographer. Okay, a famous photographer that works for an agency that publishes photos, newses, and whatever. Okay, and that's what the movie was, man. It was documented through that. And basically the reason why I bring up this movie is because the movie is basically a physical representation of literally what's to come in America. Okay, you had some states that were still operating and moving pretty good, but states like Washington, Chicago, like, you know, those major cities, man, they fell. Okay, also in the movie I noticed that they had inflation. Okay, they had a massive amounts of inflation. All right, in particular, one scene, the group of people who are the main characters stopped at the gas station, and they went to get gas, and the lady was trying to bargain or you know, negotiate with the man, right? And she said, can we have 2 gallons of gas to go and a full tank for $300? Okay, and the man laughed in her face and said that, you know, that will only get you a piece of bread, you know, indicating in the inflation in the dollar, okay, which is to come. Okay, right, a loaf of bread's gonna be $500, $300 and whatnot. And that's why you see, hence why the American people are stealing from you know, these shelves. You know, you see videos of people walking on with a whole bunch of clothes, shoes, jewelries, and groceries, and this and that, stealing this and stealing that. And that's why you see a lot of these stores, malls, restaurants, they're all closing because they're getting robbed. All right. Okay, so that was in Civil War. Civil War is pretty simple, man. You guys need to go see that movie. That movie is 100% factual, and there's a reason why Esau keeps releasing these freaking movies, okay, at this time, man. Okay, releasing these spiritual power movies. You know, you have these Marvel, DC movies in the works and coming, you know, then you have these post-apocalyptic movies on the way and on the verge of coming. There's a whole reason why he's doing that, man. Okay, there's a whole reason why, man. Okay, right? You guys think these movies are just a coincidence or what could happen if everything went bad? No, everything is going bad, and it is going bad in front of your face. Okay, but again, you guys just keep thinking these are movies, these are books people are writing, they're coincidences, it will go away. You guys keep running from the truth. You keep running from what's inevitable, man. Okay, and that's exactly why the Lord said it shall catch them by surprise. All right, it's Isaiah chapter 13, okay, and verse 2, okay. Actually, you know what? Let's not start at verse 2. Let's start at verse 11. It says, and I will punish the world for their iniquity and the wicked for their iniquity, okay. So the wicked are going to get punished for their iniquity, okay. The whole reason why in the show Fallout, or in the concept or trilogy of Fallout, is the reason why those elites built the bunkers, because they were trying to escape judgment. They didn't want to die. The rich people didn't want to die, and they had the resources to come collectively as a group to make bunkers. Is what you're having in the world right now. Just go on YouTube. They'll show you full-on videos of trucks going in and out of those bunkers, filling up with food. It's under construction. It's this and that. Didn't you just have 2 months ago Kim Kardashian? Okay, I forgot the other artist, but Kim Kardashian came out, not artist, I think it was a celebrity, came out and she said that I'm gonna build a bunker. She literally came out and told the world, and it was trending. Okay, she said, I'm gonna build a bunker. Okay, a lot of these celebrities have been coming out and telling you that they're building bunkers, man. Okay, because they know what's coming, man. Okay, they're not oblivious like you people. All right, the a part of the elites is the celebrities in the society. Okay, they're just on a lower level. All right, it's a lot here. And the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the anguish of the proud to cease, and they will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. I will make a man more precious than fine gold. Okay, which in the show, okay, the man was more precious than fine gold, man. All right, which he was just a doctor. He was limp. They didn't make him any special, but the man that was worth more than fine gold, okay, was the guy that had the cold fusion injecting himself. He was the doctor. He was nerdy. He was weak. He had to be, he was one of those characters that needed the badass guy to watch over him and get him to the destination. You know what I mean? You know? But yeah, man, that man was more precious than fine gold because he had something very valuable, not to 1, 2, 3, 4, but to trillions of people, okay, and bring back to society to the way it is, okay. All right, and again, man, they keep coming out with these movies and these shows, and you guys are so fascinated. Meanwhile, it's a message. They're showing you through the messages, okay, right? Fine gold, even the golden wedge will fair. Verse 13, therefore I will shake the heavens and the earth and shall move out of the place. And also I forgot to tell you guys, the show Fallout, the way the post-apocalyptic world begins is through ICBMs. Literally nuclear missiles. The wasteland, if you stay on the wasteland too long, you'll get, they call it rad poisoning, aka radiation poisoning. And if you stay on the land too long and get consumed by the radiation poisoning or the rad poisoning, you turn into a ghoul. You turn into a goddamn zombie. A flesh-eating fucking zombie. A violent zombie. Okay? Because the radiation basically changes you. I should have shown the images, man. You guys need to go watch the show, man. I don't need to do all that. Just watch the damn show. Alright? Alright, I'm not talking to the brothers, man. You know, the brothers know to watch these shows because they're in the spirit. I'm talking to you regular ass people, man. Okay? When are you gonna start believing the things we're telling you and start listening and from us telling you that this is not a game? Okay? These shows are too accurate, these movies are too accurate, and they're always based in America, man. Okay? They're always based in America. You don't see them based in France. No, all the post-apocalyptic movies are always in America, man. That's telling you something, man. Okay? Which the post-apocalyptic movies are my favorite genre movie. I love it. I love watching zombie shows and all that because, it puts you in the spirit and the mindset, the mind frame of what's to come. Okay? It really gives you that idea, man. Okay? Right? The Lord said he will shake the heavens and the earth and shall move out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts and in the day of his fierce anger. Okay? All right? Which the elites, they launched those missiles to reset the world. That's literally what was admitted. I'm kind of spoiling for you guys, but they admitted that throughout the show. Okay? Just like how the elites want to launch nuclear missiles now. Okay? And it shall be as a chased roe, as a sheep that no man taketh up, and every man shall turn to his own people and flee everyone into his own country, which the whole world was bombed. And there was a scene in the show where they basically said that there's vaults all over the world. Okay? The vaults went by number, and in the show, the main character was from Vault 33. Okay? Vault 33, that tells you something, man. The three main vaults in the show is Vault 31, 32, and 33. Those are all 3 degrees of masonry, man. The highest forms of masonry. The highest form of masonry you can go is the 33rd degree. The 32nd degree, and then you have the 32nd degree and then the 31st degree. The 33rd degree is the highest form of masonry, man. Why didn't it start at 5? Why didn't it start at 4? Okay? Right? Alright. Then, right? This is nothing I caught. They showed Vault 4, which is the original vault. right? That started the whole thing in the show. That was the original vault. That had the original people that did they were the test subjects for the vault to see if they worked. The number 4, okay, when you put 4 back to back to back 3 times, that's 444. That's mercy, okay, right? And the reason why I'm mentioning is this because in that vault, the original people died, okay, and then the strangers entered into that vault and made it their home. And they were looked at as freaks. They're radiated, like they were mutated and shit, but they were generous people. You know, they kind of did some wickedness in the show, but they were generous people overall, man. They let people live. You know, they lived by code. Those were the Israelites, man. That was showing. That's mercy, okay? Because they were once surface dwellers, and then they got into the vault, okay? But the main vault in the show, right? Because the girl's name is Lucy, right? The main, she's from Vault 33, man. The main vault of the show that's consistently shown, okay? And the characters have to wear their vault suits and shit. On the back of their suits, it shows their number and what vault they're from, okay? She is from Vault 33. The main character is from Vault 33. Those are Mason numbers, man. Okay, numbers aren't bad, but the reason why we mention numbers so much is because the elites use it to communicate with each other, okay? No coincidence that the main vault of the show is Vault 33. Then you have the other 3 main vaults within them, which is 32 and 31. Okay? Masonic numbers, man. They're showing you right there. The Masonic numbers represent the elites living in the vaults. Okay? It even tells you in the goddamn show, man. Because the people at Vault-Tec were the world's brilliantest scientists that were able to preserve life and knew how human biology, right? That's why they made the cold fusion. That's why they made the vaults in case of natural disaster. Okay, and it shows you in the show the scene in the times leading up to the before they all went in the vault. They kept talking about what? Nuclear war. That's all they kept talking about. Nuclear war, nuclear war, nuclear war, nuclear war. Okay? Until it came out the end of the show, right, the last episode of the season, that a Vault-Tec was the one that launched the missiles because they wanted the people at Vault-Tec to renew the world. Okay? Come on, man. Alright? These shows are so damn blatant. It's so easy to break down now. Okay? Once you've been in this thing for a very long time, even brothers that's just coming in, if you really understand the truth, it's not hard to break this down. The shows they putting, it's so easy to break down, man, right? Because, right, we know we're in the spirit, man, right? Verse 15, everyone that is found thrust through, and everyone that is joined onto them shall fall by the sword. Everybody fell by the sword, man, and everybody's consumed with the sword. Everyone on the surface world, they're sick. They ain't got no food. They're eating each other. They're killing each other for whatever damn. They kill each other for a goddamn tooth. That's how low level they are, man. Okay, there's a scene where the guy, one of the main characters, right? His name's Maximus, right? I forgot what that name means. I believe that's a spiritual name, but his name's Maximus, man. Okay, he went to sell his tooth. That shows you. For caps, the currency that they use is caps. They don't use American money anymore. They use caps, a special type of cap from a drink. That's how low level society got in the damn show, man. They were selling human teeth and using it as bullets. All right, and everyone was cold-hearted. There was no love, man. Just the scriptures tell you, the love of many shall wax cold. Everyone was cold to each other. Everyone, and moments notice he had to look over his shoulder. Someone might kill you, rob you, take what you got. You know? Shit was crazy, man. I watched the whole thing within 2 days, man. You know? And their children shall also be dashed to pieces before their eyes, and their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Okay? And there's a thing where the raiders, they can raid the vaults, right? Because that's even in the game, and it's in... There's two games you guys can play. There's the Fallout Shelter, then there's the Fallout 1, 2, 3, and 4, the regular games. From a first-person point of view, man. Alright? And I know the brothers be playing the games. They know what I'm talking about, right? You know, so I pretty much think the point was made, man. You know, Them shows be spiritual. Civil War too. Okay, the whole movie is documented from a photographer's perspective, man. Okay, you know, it's spiritual as hell, man. This is more of a rant. I didn't need to grab 20,000 scriptures, man. You guys get the point, man. I just wanted to go in and put that spirit out there, man. You know. But yeah, man, with that, I'm going to give all praise and glory to the Father, Son, Yahawashi. Until next time, I'll say, Shalom.